Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Nishita and thank you so much for clicking on this video, and please hit that subscribe button and like button if you like this video, and also hit the bell icon button next to the subscribe button if you want to get notified every time I upload a new video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my current favorite beauty products, these products that I've been trying out for a few months, and I can finally tell that I really like those products, and few other products that just did not work out with my skin tone. So if you are closer to my skin tone, maybe you can pick up few options from the products that I liked, and you would know few products to avoid if you're closer to my skin tone. So, and I have so many to talk about, so let's jump into it. So first I'm going to start off with few skincare items that I've been really enjoying lately, and I'm going to start off with this face mask. This is from the brand Boscia. It's their luminizing black mask. It's a peel off mask, and it is completely black in color. So you're supposed to apply this on your skin, a thick layer of this onto your skin, and leave it on for 30 minutes, and then you peel it off. It's supposed to help minimize your pores and clean. It's supposed to clean all the dirt and impurities from your skin, and I think it does all of that. So the way I like to use this is I apply this once every week when I feel that my pores are a little bit clogged and I want to deep clean my skin. This is a great mask and it does wonders. You can actually see that when you remove this mask, your skin is glowing underneath, and it does remove any blackheads that you have around your nose. So if you don't want to use this all over your face, you can use this as a mask for your nose to remove all the blackheads and whiteheads. It is a really amazing mask, and it's a great thing to add to your skincare. So I got a sample from Sephora. I think it was one of the perks that I had. So I got a trial size. I've tried it once and it worked really well. I went and got a full size, and I've been using this for 2 to 3 months now, and I am really enjoying this. And the next product that I have is from the brand Kiehl's. It's their Midnight Recovery Eye Cream. It's an eye cream, and it's supposed to reduce darkness, and it's supposed to reduce your fine lines. I do not have extreme dark circles, but I do have a little bit of darkness underneath my eyes, and it did a really good job reducing it. And if you're someone who suffers with extreme dark circles, I think this would definitely work. And this product is totally worth the money. A little bit goes a really long way with this one, and I even recommended it to one of my friends, and I am making him use this product, and I do see a lot of difference. He's a guy, he just doesn't care about all of this, but I think it's working on him. And the next product that I have is from Origins. It's their Super Spot Remover. This is by far the best spot treatment for your acne that I've tried, and it works. I've tried so many of them and nothing works as well as this one does. A little bit goes a really long way with this. The way I like to use this is I take a Q-tip and you squeeze and a little bit of product comes out, and then I spot treatment wherever I have an acne bump or something, and overnight the bump reduces by significant amount, and it's a really good product, and it's a great investment if you're someone who gets a lot of breakouts because of clogged pores. I totally recommend this one. I've tried so many of them, but nothing works as well as this one does. And the next product that I have is from the brand Embryolisse. It's their cream concentrate. It's supposed to be a primer / moisturizer underneath your makeup. And I've recently tried this out, and I think so many people already love this, so I wanted to give it a shot. And it's such a great primer underneath your makeup. It adds hydration. It's super lightweight. You just don't feel like you have anything on your skin, and it works great underneath your makeup. So I totally recommend if you're looking for a primer / moisturizer. And it's not silicone based, and it's totally oil free, and I really love it. And the next so I think those are all the skincare items. Then the next, I'm going to talk about two foundations that I'm loving a lot. If you've been watching my recent videos, you definitely saw these two coming. First is Maybelline Superstay Foundation. I did a full-blown review to this foundation on my channel. I'm going to leave a card up here if you want to check it out. But I cannot recommend this foundation enough to you guys. it's a very great affordable full coverage foundation, and it's from the drugstore, and it's only 10 bucks. It's such an amazing affordable option if you're looking for a full coverage foundation from the drugstore. And I am in the shade Golden, and I just love this foundation. It feels really light on the skin, and if you're going to attend some weddings or anything, this would be such a great foundation because it makes your skin look flawless, and it does not settle into my smile lines, which is a huge plus for me, and I really love this, and I cannot recommend this enough. And the next product that I have is a high-end foundation. It's from the brand Lancome, and it's their ultra long wear foundation, and I'm in the shade 425 Bisque. I love this foundation. If you are someone who suffers with pigmentation around your mouth, this does a really good job covering it, and it does not feel cakey or heavy. It's super lightweight. It looks really natural on the skin, and I love this foundation. And the only downside to this is that it oxidizes just a little bit, so keep that in mind when you're picking out your shade. But I personally love this, and I totally get the hype about this foundation. It's an awesome foundation. And the shade range in the Maybelline Superstay foundation is not that great. They only have 16 shades. I do hope they come out with more shades because the formula on this is just amazing. But if you can find a shade that matches your skin tone with the existing shade range, grab this foundation today because it's just amazing. And then I have two powders that I want to talk about. The first powder that I have is from the brand Maybelline. It's their Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. It is such an affordable powder, and if you want to get a powder that's affordable from the drugstore, I totally recommend this one. It is not as good as the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, but for the price, I think it's under 8 bucks. And for the price, you cannot beat this one. And the shade that I'm using is medium. I personally use this to set my face makeup. I do not use this underneath my eyes because I do think it's a little bit dark to set underneath your eyes if you want a highlighted look. But to set your face makeup, I think medium is a perfect shade if you have like tan or medium skin tones. And the next product that I have is Kat Von D Lock It Blotting Powder. You're supposed to use this whenever you feel you want to touch up your makeup. Let's say if you're at a wedding or an event, and if you're running around and if you're sweating a lot and you see a little bit of like oil speaking through your makeup, you can use this to set that in to remove any excess oil. The way I like to use this is if I see that I'm getting oily, I take a tissue paper and then I blot off the excess oils, and then I go in with this, and it does a really good job mattifying in the areas where you want it to look matte. And it does a really good job like minimizing your pores as well. And the next product is a blush, and it's from the brand Pretty Vulgar, and I got this in my March BoxyCharm, and ever since then I haven't been able to put this down. I am really enjoying this, and it adds such a nice rosy flush to your cheeks. And if you're someone who doesn't like to wear a very strong blush, I think this would be perfect for you because it adds a nice natural rosy flush to your cheeks. So I have a few eyeshadow palettes that I've been enjoying a lot lately, and most of them are affordable, which is amazing. So the first eyeshadow palette that I have is from the brand Wet n Wild. It's their Not a Basic Peach eyeshadow palette. The matte shades are amazing. They blend out like a dream. I cannot believe this is only $5. But the shimmery shadows are a little bit crumbly. But for $5, I can't really complain about that because you can make them work. But if you want to get this, if you're looking for a nice affordable palette from the drugstore, I would totally recommend this. It's a very good palette. But you do have to work with the shimmery shadows a little bit because I do think you get a little bit of fallout. So I totally recommend you, if you are using this palette, you do your eye makeup first. And next, I have two palettes from the brand ColourPop. ColourPop does really good shadows, and they're very affordable, and the quality is really great as well. So I have two palettes that I've been really loving lately. One is the Dream Street palette. If you guys have been watching my channel, you know that I've been using this palette a lot, and this was made in collaboration with Kathleen Lights. I think it's $16, and ColourPop has like sale all the time, so you can get when it goes on discount and you can save a few bucks. I really love this palette. I think you can create intense smoky eyes, and at the same time you can create everyday natural looks with this palette. if you want to get a Colourpop palette, this would be my number one recommendation. It's a very versatile palette and I really love this. I would say the only thing that is missing from this palette is a black shadow, but I personally do not wear a black shadow that much. I personally prefer a chocolatey brown because I have brown eyes and I think chocolatey brown really complements my eyes. So I really love this palette. And next palette that I have is Yes Please palette. This is from Colourpop as well. And if you love warm shadows, I think this would be your best friend. And this is such a fun palette. This yellow, it's very unique. I don't think I have anything like this in my collection. And I just really love the quality of the shadows. They're very smooth and they're very easy to blend out as well. And the pigment is just amazing. And the next palette that I have is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's their Modern Renaissance palette. I cannot believe I waited so long to try this palette. I was not initially gonna buy it, but it was on sale at Ulta a few months back and I thought I would give this a try, and I'm glad that I did because it's a really amazing palette. The shadows blend out like a dream, but you do get a little bit of kickback because the shadows are very creamy and buttery. You do get a little bit of kick up, but I can totally look past that because the palette is of such amazing quality and you can do so many looks with this. Love this palette. And next I have few lip products that I want to talk about, and these are the only lip colors that I've been wearing lately. First I'm going to talk about 3 lip liners that I'm really loving, and one is from the brand NYX. It's the Mahogany lip liner. I mean, I've had this for a while, but I started I think I tried it when I was doing the video where I followed a Kaushal Beauty's tutorial. She was using this in her video and I tried it when I was following her tutorial, and ever since then I have been in love with this lip liner, and this is like my everyday go-to lip liner. I just fill in my lips with this lip pencil and I'm good to go. I totally recommend this one and it's very affordable from the drugstore. And next I have 2 lip liners from the brand Sephora. It's their Rogue Gel lip liners. I have 2 shades, one in the shade A Little Rusty. This is like a burnt orange color, and the other one that I have is Rose Wine. Like the name says, it's a rose wine color. And I've been really enjoying these two lately. The way I use these as lipsticks because they're so creamy and buttery. Surprisingly, being in spite of being a lip liner, they add like hydration to my lips. And I really love these 2 colors. Out of all the colors that they have, these 2 would have to be my favorite. And the next I have 2 NYX products. It's from their Powder Puff Lippy collection. I have 2 shades right here that I've been enjoying a lot lately. One is in the shade Puppy Love, and this one is in the shade Pop Quiz. This is Puppy Love and this is Pop Quiz. Puppy Love is this nice corally pink color, and Pop Quiz is this nice berry red. This one is going to be my go-to summer color. This color instantly brightens your complexion, and for summer and spring this is a perfect color. And this one I kind of wear it like a nude. I know it's a berry red, but that's the beauty of this lip product. It's the applicator, that you can control the intensity of the lipstick. I know it's not a very hygienic applicator, but I think this is what gives this product that edge, where you can control the intensity. Like I apply a little bit of this, and without squeezing out any more product, I just use my fingers, and I actually use the applicator to smudge the product, and it gives a nice rosy tint to your lips. This is like my everyday color. Whenever I want to wear a lipstick to work, this is what I wear. And they have, so those are all the favorite products that I've been enjoying recently. And I have 2 products that just did not work out for me. One is from the brand Physicians Formula, and it's their Butter Blush. This is in the shade Natural Glow. This shade does not show up on me, and if you're closer to my skin tone, I don't think it's going to work for you because it's very pale. I ordered this online, so when I was looking at the website, it looked like a decent color that would actually show up on my skin, but it just does not. It looks very light in person. This product smells amazing, but it just did not show up on my skin, and I do not recommend this one. And the next product that I have, I almost don't want to mention this, but I have to because I paid $22 and it just did not work out for me. And this is from the brand Pixie, and it was made in collaboration with Chloe Morello. If you don't know who Chloe Morello is, I'm going to leave a link to her channel in the description box down below. I so wanted this palette to work out. I wanted to support her. That's the reason I bought this. And also the colors looked really pretty, and she's one of my favorite YouTubers, and I've been subscribed to her channel for more than a year now, and every time she uploads a video I watch it. I am a true follower of hers, but it's just a shame that it just did not work out for my skin tone. It's supposed to be a versatile palette. You have 3 blushes, and you have these shimmery shadows that should work as highlighters and as well as eyeshadows. And this trio, you can like fill in your brows. You can use this as matte transition shades for your eyeshadows. The trio is fine, but the blushes and the highlighters, they just did not work out for me. The blushes, they just don't show up on my skin. They do have a little bit of glitter in them. So when you apply it, I mean, the blush color doesn't show up on my skin. It looks like I applied a chunk of glitter to my cheeks, which did not look pretty. And they just don't show up on me. The colors don't show up on me. And even these highlighters, you have to work a lot to build them up. And even when you do, they look glittery and chunky. They just did not work out for me. I so wanted to support her. I so wanted to love this palette, but it's $21 and it just did not work out for me. So yeah, those are all the products that I wanted to talk about. Those are the products that I've been loving, and 2 products that just did not work out for me. And I hope this video is helpful, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.